Hey guys, Jake Noecker here, and with me today, Tough 31 lightweight finalist, Kurt Holobaugh. Kurt, how you liking Boston, man?
Man, it's cool. I've been around to a lot of big cities, big places. It's right on the line of all those big ones.
And this isn't new waters for you, right? You've done UFC Media Day, you've done the UFC game before, so how good does it feel to be back?
It feels amazing, man. Like I said earlier, from the time I walked into this building, I felt like this is truly where I belong.
And I just told you, Austin was literally 5 minutes ago standing right there, didn't move the camera at all. I said, hey, what do you got to say to Kurt before this fight? Obviously, Austin's a very nice guy. He said, hope it's a good fight, wish him all the best, yada, yada. So any response? Anything you want to say to Austin?
Yeah, same here, man. We both know why we're here. We want those contracts back in the UFC, and, it's like I've been saying all before, it's just business, man. We're friends before, we'll be friends afterwards, but this is what we enjoy doing, and we're going to give everybody a good fight Saturday night.
And again, anything we say in this interview is not to be construed as shit-talking because you guys are friends. I'm just asking you opinions on the fight. That being said, the fight with you and Jason was probably the most violent fight I've ever seen. I don't know if it was because of actually the violence or because the lack of sound. All you heard was the punches and the thuds. It was absolutely brutal. So is Austin going to be able to handle that kind of intensity and violence from you?
I know he can handle it, but I hope he doesn't handle it, right? Hopefully I can just land that clean punch, and get out of there quick. If I had to bet money, I really don't know. I know how tough and durable Austin really is. So, like I said, I'm just looking forward to having a good fight with him, and may the best man win.
And then, obviously, Brad is taking on who's Brad fighting in the finale? Why am I having a brain fart right now? Brad is fighting Cody Gibson. Thank you very much. She's sorry. Anyways, who wins that fight? Brad Katona or Cody Gibson?
Man, I think on paper, maybe Brad Katona, but I'm going to go with Cody on this one, man, because Cody's fought for so long, and he's fought some of the top guys in the world and beat some of the top guys in the world like John Dodson, Ray Borg, of course, fighting Aljamain Sterling early in his UFC career. So, the guy's got a lot of experience behind him, and because of that, I'm going to give him the edge.
And then Coach Mike's going to be here. Mike Chandler, he's going to be in attendance. I'm just wondering, did he reach out to you at all before the fight or anything?
He did. He shot me a phone call the other day just to talk a little bit and just see how I was doing, see how I was feeling. And of course, that meant a lot, man. I always love hearing from Mike, such an awesome guy. And he was an awesome coach on the show, and I've taken a lot of what he taught us on the show and brought that back with me to my gym. And can't say enough good things about Mike.
Any possibility you train a little bit at Killcliff with Mike in the future?
Absolutely. I really wanted to get down at Killcliff for this training camp. I want to work with Coach Jason Strout, Michael Chandler. I don't know if he ever got down there, but just the timing kind of didn't fall out. I really wasn't able to get down there, but definitely looking forward to the future and working down there with those guys.
And this being another tenure of yours in the UFC coming up, what do you feel like you have to do differently to succeed and get another contract and climb the ranks?
Just be smart, fight smart, and then also know that I can beat a lot of these guys in the UFC. Know that this is definitely where I belong, and just know how hard I worked.
And last one for me, you've just been praising Chandler. It's very clear he really cared about you guys and really put his all into coaching you guys. And I'm not saying McGregor didn't. The edits certainly showed that he didn't so much, but it seems that your opinion of Michael Chandler has grown since The Ultimate Fighter. I'm wondering if your opinion of McGregor has changed at all from when you came into the show compared to now coming out of the show.
Yeah, a little bit. Coming into the show, I did not want to be on Conor's team. Didn't really like Conor, wasn't a fan of Conor. And even after a couple different things that happened in the house with Conor, I was like, man, I just don't like that guy. But then, he did come over to the house quite a few times, and I've had a conversation or two with him and stuff like that. And and now you see kind of on the show, after the show's done played out, he seemed like he was really kind of a fan of me. Maybe it's because I beat, his guy Lee, but like he kept saying, when they were talking to Dana about the matchups for the semifinals, and, Chandler was like, I think Roe and Austin's a 50-50 toss-up for probably the best guy. And then Conor would jump in, well, I think Kurt's the best guy, because, me and my team had Kurt picked to win the whole show. So, it kind of seemed like he was a little bit of a fan of me, and because of that, you know, I know Conor does have a good side to him, and yeah, man, I ain't got no problems with Conor. He's a cool dude, and hopefully he is a fan of me. And also, he did follow my son on Instagram while we was in the house. So, yeah, that's pretty cool.
Well, shout out McGregor. That's pretty cool. Lucky for your son. Anyways, Kurt, thank you so much for your time, man. Ladies and gentlemen, UFC 292, August 19th, ESPN Plus and pay-per-view. Kurt Holobaugh in the Tough 31 finale.